Hello and welcome to another one of my dog shit videos. This time I'm going to be playing a bit of Battlefield Hardline. I picked this one up the other day, you may have seen, and had some problems with the install which I managed to figure out thanks to the powers of the fucking internet. So, still feeling slightly hoarse from this shit fucking cough that I've had for about fucking 5 weeks or some shit. So I'm drinking water while I'm making this video, and then hopefully I'll cure it with some beer afterwards. So here we're playing Hotwire, which is the mode where the idea is to take control of different cars. I'm just going to remove the earphones from my ears because people fucking chatting shit, announcer man, whatever you want to call him, putting me off at high volume. So yeah, I've been having quite a bit of fun with this game the past few days. To be honest, I'm glad that I waited to pay what I paid for it. I wasn't one of the idiots that was going to go out and buy this game brand new for 40 quid. The game soon came down in price, I know, when everybody kind of realised that it wasn't worth 40-50 quid, but definitely for the price you can pick it up for now. I can recommend it. To be honest, the people I'd most recommend this shit to is people who like the Call of Duty multiplayer, want to get into Battlefield but can't quite get into the likes of, you know, the normal Battlefield games, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. I think this game might kind of serve as a bit of a kind of transitional kind of stepping stone between Call of Duty and Battlefield, because it has elements that takes a lot of the frustration out of Battlefield. And what I mean by frustration is, you know, things like having to wait to spawn. I mean, you still have to wait to spawn in this game, but when you do actually finally spawn, ooh, nice, just took that. Back off, shooting at me. Yeah, once you do spawn, if you're playing a mode like Hotwire, you can just spawn into a car. You know, it's nothing new for Battlefield. But with the actual object of the game, this particular game mode being to control the cars, like here you see now, I can jump straight into the car and I'm basically earning XP, or game points, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, it doesn't feel as frustrating to sort of not be able to get where you want to get on the battlefield. But anyway, yeah, I just find this game's a bit more hectic and faster paced. When I played when I played the beta of this game, kind of thought it was shit. Well, not shit, but I kind of thought it was the same old difficult to get into Battlefield with the game modes that were basically provided in the beta. But then, when I picked this up the other day and started playing it and played some of the game modes, I mean, there are some game modes in it that are a bit sort of Counter-Strike-y, where you can't spawn once you're dead until the next round, kind of ones, you know, game modes involving terrorists and things like that. They still can be kind of frustrating, but yes, when I played the beta I thought the game was just going to be just same as Battlefield, and then when I stopped playing it the other day I was like, wow, this is quite a bit more, a bit faster paced. I mean, I can't quite put my finger on it what makes it feel a bit faster. Although to be honest, I haven't played Advanced Warfare for probably a week and a half now. So sometimes it's really hard to adapt to the slower sort of controls of the Battlefield games and the sort of less responsive frame rate, but this does feel smooth, to be honest. I must say the single player campaign in this game, whilst I did enjoy it, and it is a sort of a unique experience is the way I'd describe it. It's a bit different. Yeah, whilst it was kind of shit, it was different, and I enjoyed that about it. It's got some silly stuff in the story mode that doesn't make sense, like some random like evidence scanner that doesn't exist, even though the game's sort of, you know, rooted in reality. So, or seemingly rooted in reality. I mean, there's not spaceships and stuff flying around. We do sort of seem to be in present day. We're not all going around on hoverboards. So yeah, there are bits in the single player mode that are just stupid. This is gonna blow. No, maybe not, but I'm gonna get shot instead. Yay! We can play standard old conquest mode, which is just like playing any other Battlefield game really. I did notice I started playing Team Deathmatch, and it was 32 players a team. I'm pretty sure when I've played Team Deathmatch on Battlefield 4, at least on the consoles, you've only been able to play like 16 players, maybe 32, but I don't ever recall being able to play with 64 players on Battlefield 4 on the consoles. I may be wrong, but just off the top of my head it wasn't possible. So if it is the case that it's new, that's pretty cool. That was some like hectic shit. Some interesting levels in this game as well. There's the one that I played Team Deathmatch on, that was kind of a multi-million pound condo in like California or LA or some shit, fighting over that. So that was pretty cool. Let's get a car here. So you just steal the car. Oh, come on, God, why did I get in the passenger seat then? I shot, I forgot him before, that guy, asshole. One thing that is pretty cool as well is you can hang out the window. I don't remember ever seeing that in Battlefield 4. Yeah, I mean, I have played quite a bit of Battlefield 4, it's just that I've played a lot more Call of Duty Ghosts and Advanced Warfare, so the game scrambles your mind after a bit, fucks you up. And then you drink beer, head explodes. Drinking beer after this, damn. No, maybe might do another video after this one. But yeah, just drinking my water at the minute. Oh, come on. Oh, bastard. What the fuck? Pathetic amount of points. Here we're going to hopefully jump straight into his car. These people appear to be chasing down the enemy. Brave bastards. Obviously, as you can imagine, it is a little bit harder to shoot people whilst you are in a vehicle. Sniper rifles only really work on targets sort of straight ahead of you in the distance when you're like kind of travelling at speed. It's hard to get a fix on anybody otherwise. Weapons wise, it does seem there are allegedly criminal only and cop only weapons that if you kind of progress through the ranks, I think, oops, going to explode, I think you can unlock them so you can use them on you know, either side, but there does seem to be a lack of weapons. I mean, I'm not really too bothered because this weapon here I'm using, for example, is pretty effective. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be that many weapons in the game to choose from on your loadout. Do you think it's kind of disappointing that they kind of just kept with the same icons and on-screen markers and everything that you would usually get in a Battlefield game? I thought they would have just done a little bit more with that to make it a bit different and distinguish it from the usual military style Battlefield games. I suppose their thinking was, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but more like it was, if it ain't broke, can't be bothered. It's more like the attitude from EA. Ooh. Bullshit. Shoot the explosives, blow them up. There we go. Ha! Pissed on that man's plans. I did see some crafty bastard earlier. I did spot it, but they placed a charge like in front of a fucking car, so as soon as you went to drive off in the car, you would have fucking blown yourself up. Luckily, pardon me, luckily I did actually spot it and just reversed instead. I'm pretty sure it would be possible for, if you had, say, 2 players, for one to set a charge on the front, one to set a charge on the back, and then you're pretty fucked.
God damn it!
Yeah, interesting.
Someone take the stick! Charge him!
Oh, suck my stick off, you fucking dickhead.
Has been repossessed.
Hey, come on. Just takes me a bit of adjusting to get. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing in this thing, blowing yourself up? Yeah, I got in a helicopter earlier and blew myself up, so I'll not get in helicopters. I'm not good in helicopters. I'm not good at this game really, but allegedly in 6th place on my team, so eat my shit. If I was in that car in front, I'd be earning points now. Seeing as this isn't one of the cars we're trying to get control of, I shall abandon that bunch of fannies. Oh, come on, don't you fucking dare come round here and try and take... Oh, it's the fucking tanker in it. Jesus Christ, nothing says rocket launch my ass like a fucking massive fuel tanker. But I suppose it's better than no points. We have hotwired it. You have to get basically fill back. Hey, got a dude there, look at his crotch. Yeah, you have to fill the bar up once to get hotwire and then sort of maintain the speed, almost like the movie speed. You keep speed up and you... oh, how did I miss him? Yeah, you keep speed up to earn additional cruising points. Cruising for fucking fanny. What the fuck? Oh shit.
Hey, you drive it.
Ah, bastard. There we go. See, I just find having these vehicles to jump in and cruise around and earn points takes some of the frustration away from the Battlefield games, and it always feels like you're doing something. As long as you're in a car, you're doing something, or you can be driving to an unclaimed car, or just shooting people and blowing people up, or just like random shit. So yeah, it just seems like there's a bit more going on, and I just think maybe that's what Battlefield needed, so it's a positive in my opinion. Yeah, and 50 hotwire cruising points, baby. I mean, badges. points, badges, coins. That's the word, I think.
Suspects are being eliminated. Watch out for incendiary.
Surely one of them bullets bloody hit. I was buffing and unloading my dickheads. So, just reloading at the wrong time there. Fail. Yeah, rep increase. Yeah, you get these rep increases. I'm sure. I assume it's when you kind of score over a certain amount in a single life, and then yeah, you get to choose a little perk. Usually the first one's usually climb faster or extended magazines. And I don't do a lot of climbing in this game, so yeah, no point going for that. Hey, I managed to kill somebody then somehow. Not sure how that works. Yeah, Hotwire bitches. Fourth with my team at the minute. God damn, my team must be losing badly if I'm fourth. Come on, get in there, come on. Don't fail me. I mean, when they eventually release Battlefield 5, I don't know whether is it going to be this year? Is it going to be a Christmas this year title? No idea, I've not really looked up on it. The next thing I'm looking forward to is Black Ops 3. Yeah, I hope, even if obviously it's going to be a military shooter, I would have thought. But I would like to see some of these game modes put into a military environment. I mean, that's pretty much what it is at the minute. But yeah, I would just like to see these game modes in another Battlefield title, because I think they make the game a bit more accessible. Obviously, I'm not just talking about this game mode, I'm talking about a few others. I mean, if you're used to playing games like Counter-Strike, you might find it a bit easier to jump in and play the there's a Crosshair game and Crosshair. There's one way you guard hostages and there's one way you have to take out VIP, and they're kind of round-based, short rounds where you're trying to, you know, kill the hostages, free the hostages. I think you're trying to free the hostages or guard them. And the VIP one, you're just trying to basically kill VIP. And yes, we got that dude then, didn't we? Fucked his ass up. So yeah, you might like them sort of game modes if you're into games like Counter-Strike. Then Counter-Strike fans are a bit hardcore, to be honest, so...
Yeah, I can like anything like Counter-Strike.
I think it's a shame that this game has got quite a lot of bad press, really. But I think if they'd have released this as a standalone expansion for Battlefield 4, that would have probably gone down a lot better. If it had come out as a 25, 30 quid title, people might have given it a bit of a better reception. Another game I've not mentioned is Payday games. I've not played Payday 2, played the first one for about half an hour. Couldn't really get into that. I suppose the heist game mode on Hardline is kind of basically trying to be a rip-off of Payday. But at the end of the day, Battlefield's Battlefield. and no matter what the objective is, it's still kind of the core of the game is the same thing, and you can just jump out of the car and just play Battlefield, and you know what I mean. Payday is just, for me, it's a lot more focused, and it sort of tries to force you to go through the whole heist thing, and yeah, I didn't really like that about the game. I'm like, I'm playing a game, I want to do what the fuck I want to do. Yeah, I think maybe they spent a bit too much money, you know, trying to make the campaign good, you know, hiring actual actors and shit. Well, I assume that's what they did. I assume that people are real life people mapped with the faces mapped on and the voices and everything. I think they spent too much money on that. For a, you know, 4, 5, 6 hour campaign, and they could have just released the game cheaper and released it as maybe just DLC, or maybe I'd like to have seen a, you know, a standalone DLC for it. I'm just waffling shit. I've had a hard day, man. Oh, fucking come to the rocket launcher. Oh, come on. Where's it gone? Pussy old bastard. As ever, it's annoying that there's no actual kind of kill cam when you get shot. It shows you the player that's killed you, but it doesn't show you how they killed you. So you are left without a Gooby as to how your wig got pushed back. So yes, that in essence is my opinion on Battlefield Hardline. I don't really love. I think this Hotwire mode is a very worthwhile distraction. Oh, come on, gotta get him, come on! Fucking no crap, yeah, it's a worthwhile distraction from your Call of Duty, your other Battlefield games, and I enjoy playing this game mode. You know, what, 4,500 points, not too bad, not too shabby. Yeah, I enjoyed the single player as just a mindless trudge. It wasn't memorable, but it did have its kind of own weird thing going on. And I'd basically recommend picking this game up if you can get it for less than 15 quid. I paid like £13.60 or something silly for it. So yeah, I got it pretty cheap, and I'd recommend it. I'd probably recommend it at 25 quid, to be honest. So obviously if you can get it cheaper, fucking tip fucking top, and you don't fucking stop whilst wearing a flip-flop on one foot. Eat my score.